Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I decided this morning to water first while it was still a little cool because I kind of got a late start this morning. However, I am taking stock of all the things I need to do while I'm watering. I'm not watering everything with the same intensity because it has been raining almost every day for the last week. So most of the plants are pretty saturated. However, the pots containers need extra water because they tend to dry out very fast. And I'm making sure that I water some of the newly planted plants because they need to stay moist while their roots kind of get acclimated to their new surroundings. filling up that fountain. Make sure that I can enjoy the sounds of the water. This is the part of the morning that I really love. When there's a nice breeze, I love it when there's movement in the garden. I mean, that's the best thing. Just to watch the trees sway and the flowers sway. To me, that's so relaxing. And it's such a pleasure to enjoy that part of the garden. I see this hosta down there is struggling. The crepe myrtle, that's growing very slowly. It's the burgundy plant tree in the back. I don't know whether it needs more sun than what it's getting in that corner. Same thing with the nandina, the little small bush with the red, green, burgundy and green and chartreuse color. The one I have in the front is huge. The orange rocket Burberry is looking fabulous. And the asparagus ferns. And that ball in the back is a bowling ball arborvitae. Yeah, that's the bowling ball arborvitae right there. Then the container, the tall spiky thing, is a spike plant. And the green and white tall plant, that's a golden seal. And the bushy plant there in front of the arborvitae is echinacea or cornflower. More daylilies. In my showy stone crop. And my salvia with the red blooms. And I have a few self-starter crepe myrtles. I'm excited about that. And that's a limelight hydrangea that's in the pot behind the showy stone crop. No blooms to speak of yet. And my purple irises have bloomed already. And I deadheaded those last week. Another beautiful crepe myrtle. Planted in the back with the white blooms. That is a gardenia. And then next to the gardenia is my Little Miss Figgy fig tree. Going on 3 years, still no figs. But it's pretty. It's funny that I always want my garden to be perfect. I think every gardener wants their garden to be perfect, but in reality, it never is. It's a lot of ugly bits somewhere that we try to keep off camera. But, you know, that's just the nature of what it is. And I feel like my work is never really done in the garden because I'm always finding something that I need to do. And already I've created a list of about 6 things that I need to take care of in the garden. I probably will do it on Sunday, early morning when it's cool. But I need to, you know, it's just so much stuff to do. I got tags that need to be taken. I need to relocate a few plants. I need to deadhead some things. I have some containers that I need to fill up, and I will probably video that. Oh, this purple iris here is so pretty. It's different than the other ones. The other ones I have are bearded. They're purple as well, but they're bearded irises. They normally show up better in the spring. This is my largest crepe myrtle there. That's the one that has a little bit of a fungus on it. Crepe myrtle. Hostas in the background. And my newest bed that I created a couple days ago. I said I was going to start adding some more containers to my garden. I have quite a few in the back, but I don't have as many on the side garden. And this is my hammock, which I sit on every morning too. and just take an assessment and look at, all the work that I've done, and constantly thinking about more things to just beautify the space. A lot of you have asked about this stone pathway. I did that myself. Yay. Um, it could be better, but I think I did okay for the first time doing a gravel pathway with flagstone. I did have the retaining walls professionally done. I think they did a great job with that, as well as the lower deck, the flagstone and brick deck. I also had professionals do that, the same people who did the retaining wall. This peach tree, I'm not sure whether I'm going to get any edible peaches off of it this year, but the season is still young, and we still do have peaches on there. Another fig tree that has produced no figs. Somebody told me this was a red bud. I'm not sure. I gotta check and see what it is. But the other tree is obviously dead. I had to remove that. See, I told you I had a lot of chores. Then that river birch with the peeling bark, one of my favorite trees. I brought some more irises. I have some new plants that I'm going to be putting in this weekend. Probably about 4 or 5 plants I purchased. Oh, this is the plum tree, and I still have a lot of plums on this tree, so this is going well. Need to take that tag off though. That bark is so phenomenal. And down to, I was going to say hostas, hydrangea lane. Beautiful blooms. I believe this is bloom struck hosta. And this is not a solar fountain, so you have to make sure that you keep water in that, because the motor will run out if you run it without water in there. Finally getting a few clusters coming on this hydrangea. And the lantanas, they definitely need more sun, but I just put them there. Hopefully that they would grow big and kind of screen that area a little bit. But I want to thank you guys for walking with me through the garden as I watered the plants and did a little assessment like I do every day. And each time you see one of these videos, you're going to see something different. Something else is going to be blooming. I'm going to shoot it from a different perspective, a different lens. So hopefully you will continue to join me in my gardening journey. I thank you so much. I hope that you are having a great day. I know in Georgia it's supposed to be very rainy this weekend, but the rain is good too sometimes. So have a great week as well. And till the next time, I appreciate you tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. And bye.